Sofinista! Welcome back to the studio. So today I wanted to have you here so that we could talk about color, because I was just looking through my photographs I think it was last week. I was looking through my photographs from when I had just gone to New York City. And I remember I'd gone with my family, which is different than when I travel by myself, because when I go with my family, it's a totally different dynamic, because I have a 10-year-old and I have a 15-year-old asking me questions as I go. So like while I'm thinking and looking at stuff, they're like, "Mom, can I do this?" And I'm thinking, oh, it's too much. But because I had my kids with me, I got a new perspective, and it made me appreciate walking around the Metropolitan even more, because then it was new to them, and it was something that they had never seen before. And one of the things that really struck me was one painting by Mondrian. Let me show it to you. So this is, you can't really see it that well, and it was the only book I could find with it. But this is a piece by Mondrian, and he was a master of color. And if you see here, all that's there is red, blue, and yellow with white. And actually, this piece was hanging in the Met, and I was just in that whole room, and there were a lot of beautiful pieces in that room. In that whole room, I was really, really drawn to that one. I think because of the fact that it was so simple, and yet it was so complex at the same time. And then I thought, wow, that is what I want to emulate when I do my jewelry. I want it to be simple, but complex at the same time. And in the middle of that simplicity and complexity, I want it to have meaning. So I've been taking those colors, red, blue, and yellow, and I've been putting them together in ways. This is Miss Thine. I don't think I've ever introduced you guys to Miss Thine. I got her out of a basket in an antique store in Freeport, Illinois. And Miss Thang helps me a lot because I take photographs with her. Anyway, remember that cherry amber that we were talking about? The cherry amber that I had gotten in Russia some 20 years ago? Well, we put it on. You can see it under the light. See how clear it is? Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, amber is fascinating because it's like alive, a stone that's alive. And we added Greek handmade glass on blue leather to make this really unusual piece. And like you know, it can be worn as a wrap bracelet, or it can be worn in the same way that I'm wearing my piece now. Miss Fine is going to give me problems. Okay, the way that I'm wearing my African glass and Ghana brass piece right now. Remember that you can, this is leather from Greece. Remember that you can wear them as wrap bracelets, or you can wear them as necklaces, which all you do is move this up and you can have a choker with African glass and brass. The brass bits are from Ghana, which I absolutely love. Anyway, the primary colors are right there in that same, it's complex and yet it's simple, and I can wear it in tons of different ways. Now here I have the same primary colors with Ojibwe, handmade, beaded. This bottom part is from the Ojibwe tribe. And again, primary colors hand sewn onto deer skin. And I used this Millefiori bead that I got in an antique store, along with lapis, in order to kind of put my own twist to this beautiful Ojibwe stunning mosaic that they have here. But again, the complex becomes simple. Like, look, here I have, this is, again, those same Millefiori beads. I put them on red leather this time, again with that Ghana brass. And we knotted these on silk. And again, you can wear this, you can wear it short, or you can wear it long. Look at that, it goes right in that special area here. This, by the way, I don't know if I've introduced you, this is Rita. And I got Rita. Hi, Rita. Hi. Rita, wave to everyone. Oh, you can't. I got Rita from Marshall Fields 10 years ago when they were getting rid of all their antique fixtures. They had like a whole floor of antique mannequins and stuff, and it looked like a war zone. You went up to like the 7th floor of Marshall Fields on State Street, and they had old mannequins and such, and I mean, they were amazing. But Rita came from that sale. Anyway, back to the collection. This is one piece that I absolutely love. This is lapis with coral, and I love that it's done in such a way that it's not normal. It's done in a way that's kind of like a little surprise of coral right there on the side. A little surprise. Because that's what design is, right? It has to be a little bit surprising. But I also want to show you this mess of earrings that we made. We did the same thing here with matte lapis and coral. Now, all of this, Sofanista, is on the website, okay? We just uploaded them last night, in fact. Another pair that I absolutely love. This is lapis from Afghanistan, handmade by the Pashtun tribe. And we added red coral, and this is gold from Colombia. And this is a bead from Kenya. Again, it's like international relations on a string. Look at that. Everybody can just get along right here. Okay, and again, the Millefiori vintage beads that we got in that antique store, which, oh my God, it's like I found a treasure trove that day. When I found those beads, I thought, oh, something amazing. Anyway, so let's keep going with our reds and blues and yellows. We have our citrine bracelet and, of course, a mosaic ring of blue sapphire and pearls. And we add to that, look, this is what I actually wore when I went to the Met. And it's funny because this is something that I say all the time. So I had my husband painted this figure onto this red leather cuff that he also made. And the influence behind that is Liechtenstein. And if you look on the video that I put, the teaser, telling you guys that we were going to be on at 11:15, I put the Liechtenstein painting that was there. And it was, again, just primary colors. It was red, yellow, blue with some black. But it was so moving to me to take a picture of my husband's illustration next to Liechtenstein, who is amazing. Okay, back to the collection. Here we have yellow sapphire and lapis with coral. Again, it's all primary colors in gold. This is probably one of my favorite pair of earrings right now in the studio, because the thing about a pair of earrings like this is that they're going to go with everything. Everything, everything. Whether you're wearing white, black, whether you're wearing blue. This isn't that you take a pair of these earrings and you have to wear one of these colors. No, 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 no. Primary colors, really, they go with a slew of things. And can you imagine this with a white t-shirt and jeans? Dynamite. Okay, so I also want to point out here in the collection here we have Alexandra. Alexandra, as you know, is one of our mainstays here in the studio. And we have a lapis mosaic with pyrite. And this little number, which is also on the website, I love, this is blue sapphires with coral. And see, they're kind of dangling from this sterling silver. I love that because it's not, look, we hand hammered what the blue sapphires are on, and there's nothing normal about it. Look, there's one small one on this side, 3 on that side. We're always trying to do, it's got meaning. It's just different. It's a surprise. And yet it's not really out there, but there's something a little bit different to it, and that's what makes it more interesting. And we're always trying to make things that are more interesting so that our Sofanistas feel beautiful. Anyway, well, last but not least, I wanted to show you a beautiful mosaic that we just made for a very special Sofanista. And again, we use primary colors. We use the coral. We use the lapis. And this is a cross actually from Greece. It's handmade brass. And next to it is apatite, aquamarine, emerald, blue topaz, and peridot. It's just, you see primary colors here, but look, there's some other kind of seafoamy green colors in there. See how they blend together? And again, here is a lapis and silver Afghani piece that we used in the bracelet. This is a 2-strand bracelet with labradorite and pyrite too. But I just wanted to show you, oh, and this is a piece actually that's from India. And we added coral too, and here are some rubies actually that we had made from before. But again, gold and ruby is just fascinating to me. But I wanted to point out to you, first of all, that inspirations come from anywhere. I mean, I had seen that Mondrian painting many times before. I mean, it's not because I go into the Met many times. It's in New York City. But I had seen something like it many times before. But for some reason, that one time when I walked in with my children tugging at my sleeves, it really moved me. And for a moment, I got to just stop and look at the painting and go, wait a minute, I love that. And I want to take it home with me. And this is the way I take it home with me, by creating for you, my Sofonista. So, like I said, you can see these pieces on the website, and you are most welcome to peruse through them there. If you have any questions, please, please let us know. Either message us through Facebook or write to us at our website, sofiaferrero.com. Always wonderful having you here. Thank you, Sofonista, for being with me. Bye-bye. Feel beautiful.